to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show, broadcasting live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Get ready for an electrifying episode as Dean Vaughn welcomes Ronny Munroe. Best known as the powerhouse lead vocalist of Metal Church, and continues to dominate the metal scene with his unmistakable voice and commanding stage presence. In this exclusive live interview, we'll dive into Munroe's remarkable career, for his days with Metal Church to his latest projects and solo work. We'll also spin some of Ronny's latest and greatest hits, including his newest collaboration with Gregg Livesay, Take It to the Grave. Tune in this January 22nd, 2026, this Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard for a night you'll never forget with Ronny Munroe. Be the first caller into the show and win a free Ronny Munroe podcast mug. And don't forget to subscribe to help support the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast channel. I look forward to seeing you all there, streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Let's rock! Welcome, Ronny Munroe, to the stage tonight. How are you, sir?
Oh, doing great, Dean. Thanks for having me on finally, huh? Hey, I got to say this. I need at least 2 of those mugs.
I'll send you out one right after the show. Hey, I just want to thank you for coming on the show and welcome to the Dean Vaughn Music Podcast Show. So thank you very much. Yeah,
a great intro.
Thank you, man. You know, I do my best, really. But I want to raise you up as high as I can get you, and you are the star of the show. And I have some information in front of me tonight. But first of all, I just want to welcome you to the show. And how was your day today? How did it go today?
Yeah, my day was great. I'm working on a new project from a gentleman in Italy.
Okay.
Kind of a horror project. He would like me to write. He has an idea for this nightmare dream kind of thing and concept, basically, if you will. I started listening to the songs today and formulating ideas, if you will. And, working on the Livesay stuff, too, for the live shows that we'll have coming up in the near future and, just staying busy.
Absolutely. And, of course, we know Gregg Livesay, who's been on the show a couple times. He actually covered for you once on the show.
Yeah, he did.
We talked as much about your stuff as we could, but I'd rather have you face to face to really get down and dirty and see what you got going on with your career. And Metal Church, I was talking to Stet Howland, good friend of mine, and he was the drummer for Metal Church. And I was thinking, was he drumming back when you were in the band, or was that before or after?
No, but I met Stet when Metal Church was in Monterrey, Mexico, I believe it was.
Okay.
And he was playing with WASP at the time.
That's right. He was a
cool guy, great drummer, great voice too, and a cool dude.
He really is. I had a lot of fun with him and Carlos. I had him and Carlos Cavaza, Ronny Boardshirt, and Greg Chason from Badlands.
Oh yeah, the bass player. Yeah,
the bass player, Greg. So they were in that band Freak Show. They gave a little.
Yeah. And so back to you real quick. Now, Metal Church. So it says you're an American singer, most noted lead vocalist for the heavy metal band Metal Church. And then they go on to talk about all your other bands. And that
Yeah,
was from 2003 until the band broke up in 2009. And it looks like
correct.
you guys resurrected the Metal Church band again back in 2012 or something like that.
Yeah, the 2012 or 2013, we got an offer to play 70,000 tons of metal.
Wow.
The cruise. We'd been offered it before, but the offer wasn't enough. And then finally, Kurt Vanderhoof called me up and said, "Hey, we got a really good offer. What do you think about getting back together and going and doing that? Maybe doing another record?" And I said, "Of course." So that's how it all started.
And that's awesome. What was the lineup back then on Metal Church?
That was a Jeff Plate on drums, Steve Unger on bass, Rick Van Zant on lead guitar, and Kurt on rhythm guitar and all the writing.
And that looks like you were in there for quite a while. So was that one of your biggest bands, or did you go on to get in bigger bands?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was my stepping stone, Dean.
Okay.
Was Metal Church into the upper echelon, if you will.
Gotcha.
And then I did do 2 tours with Trans-Siberian Orchestra, that's a great gig to get. And
Yeah.
I worked really hard on that to be part of that. And so I was able to do 2 tours, and then life changed at that time, and I did something else.
How long was Trans-Siberian Orchestra together with you?
Oh, with me, just 2011, 2012. I did 1 winter tour, sang Old City Bar, which was a very cool song. And then they asked me to step in for Jeff Scott Soto because they were at the time doing Beethoven's Last Night Spring Tour, and he was playing the part of Mephistopheles, and he had to go do some Queen extravaganza or something like that. And I looked quite a bit actually, like the portrait they had of Satan.
Right, I saw a video clip.
Yeah, sorry, God. But he came to me when I was walking back from lunch, one of the head guys, and asked me if I'd be interested in doing it. And I said, hell yeah. Because with Old City Bar was with Joel Hoekstra, great guitar player, another really cool guy. But it was a spotlight song. No pyro, no lights, but playing Mephistopheles, I got to do 2 songs with a lot of fire, as you would expect.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
We have some songs lined up for the audience tonight. And, there's only about 4 or 5 because it's only about an hour show, hour and a half. And I've got a few videos lined up. And I went through all your YouTube videos today. And I found that my 2 favorite ones were, one was a lyric video. I believe one was, I got them lined up here. But there were 2 of what I think is your best videos. And but I want to go back a little bit because you got quite an extensive bio, and I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I do want to go back. Zero Discipline, and you were the lead vocalist for, and then the band Madhouse, and Madhouse's first position as lead vocalist, you were with the band Moxie. Now, during that time, were you just experimenting, or were these like serious bands?
Yeah, well, Moxie was my first band that I ever sang in. So, and of course, as we all start out, hey, I want to make it big,
right?
And that was my life. I always wanted to do that. So, and then after doing that and doing a couple other bands in the Seattle original scene,
Paladin.
Yeah, Paladin, yeah.
Paladin. From 1886, it says.
Yeah, yeah. And I was in a band called Hammer for a minute.
Far Cry.
And then after that, it went on to where I started doing top 40. I was at a club one night.
Okay.
Zero Discipline was playing. They had a female front lady, and I was in the bathroom of all places, and the guitar player came in, and he's like, hey, because one of the guys I worked with was there, kind of brave. He had heard the Far Cry tape. That was the 90s, but he had heard that and was bragging about me to this guy and saying, hey, this guy's a really good singer. So he came in the bathroom and, thank God we didn't shake hands in there. But He
Yeah, I've
asked
met
me,
a lot
"Hey,
of
man."
musicians in the bathroom, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, and I usually get showed their license or when
Yeah,
they,
yeah, yeah.
had long hair.
Sure. Yeah. Are you in the
But
right bathroom?
yes. So I took him out to my car and I
That's
played him
funny.
a couple tracks, and he was like interested. And I went up and auditioned for him. Learned what was it? A couple Queensryche songs actually, and a couple
Nice.
Journey songs,
Nice.
and went up and auditioned and got the gig. So, and then we did some member changes and we became Madhouse, and the guitar player and the drummer and I got a new bass player, and we went out on our own without the guy that came in the bathroom.
You could sing just about anything. Probably you could probably sing the alphabet. Anybody
Uh,
out there, your
oh,
voice
thank
is,
you,
yeah.
brother.
And I
My
love
wife
that.
told me I could sing the phone book, and I'm like,
The
well,
phone book. There you go. Uh, It says you studied. Now you studied under the same vocal coach or teacher as Nancy and Ann Wilson of Heart. And is that when your voice did that make a big difference? Because I had a vocal coach that was the same as Jeff Tate from Queensryche, and so I know that a vocal coach can mean a lot as a singer.
you
So
did?
yeah, Jeff Tate and me had Elizabeth Sabine. Have
Oh,
you ever heard?
Sabine. Okay.
Do you remember Sabine?
I remember I didn't go with her. I was with the maestro, David Kyle.
That's what it says here. So tell
Yeah.
me, did that change your voice? Did it help you?
Um,
How did that help?
well, I had been singing for 12, 13 years already. And, I basically I went for breath control, Dean,
Right, right. Okay.
and really to work on that and expand my diaphragm. And, even maybe learn how to go polytonal on someone's ass. But um, but yeah, so I did that, but I only did like six lessons, to be honest.
That's
And
all I
that was
did with Elizabeth was six. It
yeah.
was like
Well,
a class.
did you do the block thing? Because it
Yeah.
was
Oh
like
yeah.
you
Yeah. I
paid
did the diaphragmatic support system.
$350 for a block of six lessons from the
That's
maestro.
what I did with
God
Elizabeth
rest her
was, yeah,
soul.
it was like $700 or $800. And
Yeah, yeah.
I had like 6 or 8 lessons. And then she was bragging about Ron Keel. That was her star pupil. Remember
Oh yeah.
Ron? Remember Ron
Oh
Keel?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've interviewed with Ron in the past and whatnot. Ron's a good guy too.
He is.
So
He is. And then she said she used to warm up Jeff every Queensryche show. She was like 70 or 80 years old, right? She wasn't no young kid.
no,
And she would
no.
go down and she would warm Jeff up before he'd go on stage for a long time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I just wanted to touch on that. I didn't want to go too deep into that. And then you were in Far Cry in the early 90s. Now, was
Yeah.
Far Cry a big band? I don't know the band. And then
Okay.
Rottweiler.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll get to Rottweiler. What came after Far Cry, but Far Cry was um, keyboards.
Okay.
It
Okay.
was more of a. I'm not going to say progressive because it didn't get that. Wasn't that good, but it was.
Right.
Oh no, it was good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Dennis Turner, the guitar player in that band, was crazy good.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, we fell by grunge like a lot of other bands. I mean,
Sure.
we played some gigs, we put out a tape. I think we sold like I don't know 1,500 cassette tapes.
Wow.
We did a 5 song. It was a 5 song EP that we did, and then after that, I went on. I moved on. I was doing top 40 and other kinds of stuff. So just more bands, always progressing, or at least
Gotcha.
try.
Gotcha. Now I have some videos that I pulled up. I have them queued up for you. That's why I'm looking over here. I'm a little distracted.
Oh,
Metal Church, and then it was Lords of Wrath. Lords of Wrath. If I can read it, my eyes are
Gods of Wrath.
Gods of Wrath. There you go.
Yeah, that was it. Fucking.
Echoes of the Dead.
Oh boy.
Yep, I got those two lined up, and then I have Unknown Soldier, which was a big one, and then of course Take It to the Grave
Sweet.
with you and Greg. I'd love to have Greg call into the show when we play that. That would be fun.
Yeah, I think he's listening. I'm out of the woodwork, bro.
Hey, Greg, what's up? Hey, Greg, hold on. Let us play a couple videos first before you call in. And that reminds me, we're accepting call-ins tonight to the show to win that free mug behind me. If you can see it, it's a picture of Ronnie on the front. And if you scan that QR code, if you're out of the country, that will give you the phone numbers all over, around 100 countries. So I can freeze that frame for you so you guys can call in. But I'm going to do that a little bit later. right now I want to play some early videos by Ronny. So this is going to be an hour and a half show tonight, Ron, by playing all this material.
All right, I'm here. I waited for a while to come on, bro.
I know. So give me a second. Let me get through the commercials.
Okay.
Oh, this one's no commercials. Perfect. I'm going to move it over for you. Hold on one second. There we go. I'm going to go full screen, so I got to prep it before we play it.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I like this one. This is Echoes of the Dead. It's an official lyric video by Ronny Munroe. So we're going to go ahead and share that real quick. And again, I got a lot of moving parts over here, Ronny. There it is. There it is. Let me crank it up with sound.
Awesome.
And we're going to do stereo and high fidelity, if that's okay with you.
Definitely.
I love it, man. I love it. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's play it. Crank it up. Okay. I know something's playing. I think it's playing. There it is. Yay. Ronny Munroe. Hi.
One by one, they watch them fall. From a distance, orders are to kill them all. Complete the cleansing. What must we die for? God doesn't really care. I don't believe the words within the air. Where is the end? There's no clear end in sight. When will we ever understand? Where is the end of all the war and bloodshed? No more echoes of the dead. Bad lies tell no lies. Predict the future, conquering, pillaging. For the fate of man, since the dawn of time they crusade, thy cross in hand. Can't stop the violent tirade, the monster's plan. Where is the end? There's no clear end in sight. When will we ever understand? Where is the end of all the war and bloodshed? No more echoes, echoes from the dead. Stone plan was simple. We went too far. Where is the end? The smoke's here in the sights. When will we ever understand? Where is the end of all the war and bloodshed? No more echoes of the dead. Where is the end of all the war and bloodshed? When will we ever understand? Where is the end? The jokes are in your sight. No more echoes.
Oh. Holy shit, Ronnie. That was awesome.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, you surprised me with that one. That was off the Monroe's Thunder thing that I did.
That's right. That's
I
right.
almost forgot about that.
It's still out there, bro. It's still out there. And it
Sweet.
sounded so good. I had to play it. I hope you
Thank
don't mind.
Not at all.
And there was another one right behind that I was amazed. The crowd that you had in front of you was huge. It was a huge concert. And I believe you were in Metal Church at the time.
That would be Gods of Wrath.
I think it was. Let me see here.
Yeah, that was cool, man. That was my second time playing Wacken. I played Wacken with Rottweiler actually in 2002.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was my first trip to Germany back then, was with Rottweiler. And then that whole story quickly was we were about to go and record the Rottweiler CD when I got the phone call from a friend of Vanderhoof's to go out and watch him because he wanted to replace the singer in his Prague thing, his solo band Vanderhoof.
Okay.
And, so that's how that all went down.
Oh, okay. I got you. That is crazy, man. That's crazy. I'm looking at the screen and I'm looking at the video of here. Tell me who was playing guitar. I mean, that guitar player is amazing. Who was that?
Oh, on the last one?
Yeah, that video.
Yeah, that's there's two of them. There's let's see, the David Mark Pierce. He's out of the UK. And then there was Justin Zick. Justin was the one playing the more arpeggios and things like that.
Okay.
And whatnot. So yeah, but both of those guys, great players. And that whole album was a concept record that I wrote about my heritage. That was because I supposedly the Munroe had what they called the Black Watch.
Okay.
Who helped guard Mary, Queen of Scots.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean that was a fun project, man, because I got to I did a lot of reading, and some of it I'm sure didn't exactly happen, but a lot of it did.
Yeah.
But I mean it was cool going back to check that out. So anyway, Monroe's Thunder, that was a good record.
That sounded awesome. And I interviewed who was it? He's a shredder. Oh God, I just drew a blank. Not Greg knows him. Well, David Schenkel.
Ah, okay.
You know David?
I've never met Dave.
Okay.
I know of him.
Yeah, he was in Man of War.
Yeah, of course. Yep.
Now, did you sing with Man of War?
No,
you never did. Okay.
It's funny that you say that though, because back in the day, I had quite a few people said, and I didn't know who he was, but Eric, what is it? Eric Adams.
Eric Adams, yeah.
So quite a few people were like, "Man, you sound like the dude from Man of War." And I'm like, "Well, that's before I knew who they were." I'm like, "Who the fuck? Pardon me, who the heck is Man of War?" And so I looked them up. A buddy of mine had some of their stuff, and I was like, "Oh, all right, cool."
Well, let's jump forward a little bit. Now you have a new song. I think it was "Still the Fire."
You are correct, Dean.
See, I got it right that time. Steal the Fire. Hold on a second. I don't know if you can hear that. Hang on a second. Hang on. Hold on. I got to share the audio on this. I'm just going to play it in the background, just to see if you remember it.
I
Of
do.
course.
This is a recent one.
I know. It's a great
I
tune.
remember it.
This one here. Can you hear it?
Okay.
Feel the Fire is one of you. Do you have a video on that now, Ronnie? Yep.
No, I didn't have a short little thing that Matt was doing. He was messing around. Matt Saralamba is the guitar player and my co-writer on that song.
Okay.
Beyond the Wrath. We actually have, we've got like 3 more songs. We're going to be doing an EP for Beyond the Wrath. And yeah, so Matt and I are writing that together, and the songs are really good.
What a great song. It's a great song.
Talent, man. He's a really good guitar player and has great ideas. So,
who's the lineup on this song?
well, we got Matt did the guitars and the bass on this, and we had BJ Zampa on drums, Dawkins and House of Lords. BJ's played in Monroe's Thunder, Peacemaker. You know, BJ's great. Great drummer and a great guy, man.
Well, he plays a killer set, man. I can. I'm a drummer, so I feel it. I can feel it.
I'm a drummer, become singer myself.
Like now, you also are the primary songwriter of everything you've done, correct?
Well, I mean, lyrically, yes. Musically, no. But there are a few songs that I've done that I've hummed. I play guitar, but only a little bit.
Okay.
You know, enough to strum out some stuff to give to the guy that the real player.
I got you. Do you play instruments too, Ronnie? When you're writing songs, do you grab an instrument other than drums?
Well, yeah, acoustic guitar. You know, I just kind of mess around with that and you know, throw it out to somebody like Gregg and I. You know, I've got a couple things I'm going to show him and whatnot. So
how is it to play with someone like Gregg Livesay?
Well, okay, you know, now that you brought that up, I'll go ahead and touch on the band. You know, well, Gregg is phenomenal. You know, we got Bobby Massotti on drums.
Oh yeah, Bobby.
Mark Edward Ethier on the keys.
Yep.
Rob Esposito on the bass, and of course Gregg. And you know, Gregg is one of those players that I love because he can play like freaking lightning, but with feeling.
Right.
There's so many of those guys out there that are just like cramming as many notes as they can into their short time frame.
Right.
And a lot of times it makes no sense.
No.
Gregg is really, really good at, he just got a lot of feeling, man. And on top of that, great songwriter and a good dude, you know?
Well, because he's a songwriter and not just a focus on like a guitar aficionado, like for instance Dave Schenkel.
Yeah.
You know, Dave Schenkel's just a shredder. He's one of the fastest guitar players I've ever seen. But and Gregg is equally as fast, and at the same time he knows how to back it down. Like when you come in with your vocals, he's just got that, like on "Take It to the Grave," like da 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 da. It's just big crunch, and then you're laying these bitchin' vocal harmonies on top of that, or vocal lead vocals on top of that. And what a nice mix you guys have in Livesay. You know, your voice.
Oh, well, thank you, man. Yeah, you know, Gregg and I flirted with this for a while, you know, about working together.
Right.
And time presented itself. And so, I'm very happy. As you know, we've got over 1 million views on the first 2 videos that we've put out.
Oh my God.
And that's like unheard of. I mean, that's like actual views.
Yeah.
It's not in the grumblings of they're using bots and apple pie and cheese sandwiches and whatever. Like, no, these are views because they're great songs.
You guys have over 1 million now, right?
Yeah, on both of them. Yeah, exactly. And you know, back to Gregg real quickly on his playing stuff. There's, I don't know, I think it's Take It to the Grave, but he's got in the solo there, he's ripping and this and that, and then all of a sudden he pulls out this tad little blues lick kind of thing, and just it was perfect for that part to me.
Right.
Like he'll tell you that because I brought it up like a number of times. I'm like, I really like that part. But yeah, so definitely I'm with a great group of guys, great musicians, and we got a nice family atmosphere going on too, which is nice, especially as we're getting older and all. You know, it's good to be around good people.
Well, now, do you feel that you're spreading yourself a little thin with all of these projects, or do you focus on one at a time? How do you do that?
Well, you know, Dean, I had two others. I had this metal mimics thing I was going to do and go out and do just, you know, Maiden and Priest covers. And
Right.
then I had this thing I was putting together called Rebels of Rock, which I was going to be, you know, maybe trying to do casinos and whatnot, and all in the sake of, because of the atmosphere now in music industry. You know, you almost to make money in this business now. But I was like, after what's happening with Livesay and my writing with Beyond the Wrath, I was like, you know what? I'm going to dump those two just for that reason, because I knew I was spreading myself too thin.
Yeah.
My focus on Livesay and Beyond the Wrath, and just write for those.
I think I saw that coming. You know, I was thinking in the back of my mind, and I was talking to Greg, and I go, how does he do all of these different projects? And I know you guys are going to be heading towards possible tour with Livesay. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've everything's been sent to press. You know, the record, the EP, and all that. So we're just waiting on that. We're working out a few details, and and we also have somebody in our corner working behind the scenes, getting some shows lined up and all that. So we're going to get out there as soon as we can, and we're all very excited about that, to play these tunes live, man.
I can't wait to see it. I hope you guys remember me when you're at the top, and I'm going to bring you back.
Of course, man. You're in for free always.
Okay, I got another video queued up. You're going to be surprised at this one, probably, since you were surprised at the last one. Okay. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and share it. Is that okay?
Yeah. I don't know what it is, but
it's a huge crowd you're playing, and you're in Metal Church at this time.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to surprise you. Are you ready? Here we go.
There you go. This next song is called Gods of Wrath.
Oh, boy.
This is a good one, man. Crank it up, everyone. Can you hear it okay, Ronny?
We're going to need your voices on this, all right? Lonely down your Thompson, do you feel the pain? Try to help the people, but you help us in vain. You gave to us the fire, but who was watching you? Chaining as a bleeder, now what you gonna do? Are you ready to scream?
Here it comes.
Just like I said, I had some things that I had to go through in my life. You know, I lost a wife to ovarian cancer a few years ago, and kind of, you know,
sorry to hear.
Death, and you know, you kind of get thrown off guard there for a while, and it took me a while to work things out, but I'm very happy to say that I'm like never going to be normal, but I'm about 98% back to
it's such a tragedy, cancer. I've had it in my family. I've lost lots of friends to cancer. It's a horrible disease.
It really is, man. But you know, I learned a lot from it. I was there 24/7 for 4 years. She fought.
Oh, wow. And my dad fought for 10 years.
Ah, geez, yeah. You know, and being the caregiver can be a tough job.
Very tough.
So I'm proud of that. That I did the best I could, and she never needed anything while I was around. I took good care of her. But
good for you. Good for you. That's a lot of work, I know. And
yeah,
Lois mother happened.
Yes, and in between, we just make a lot of music and write a lot of cool songs.
So moving on with the bio, you had 38 shows in several countries. And then we go on to your solo work. And then Internal Quest, 2007. The Fire Within, 2009. Lords of the Edge, 2011. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, 2011 to 12. Well, that was a big deal.
Sure you didn't sing on all my records?
In Electric Voice, 2014. You had quite the career as a lead vocalist and songwriter. And wow, you've done a lot, and you're still doing a lot, and you haven't slowed down, it sounds like. And you're getting ready probably for a world tour with probably Livesay, I'm guessing.
Yeah. We're having offers thrown at us.
Okay.
So we're just got to pick the right things and what makes sense.
Okay.
For us to get out there. And I'm not done yet, man. I've got a lot. I'm not going to say it's a comeback because I've never left. I did kind of dropped out during that time for a bit, but I was still writing.
Yeah.
I just needed to take some time, but I've got a lot of great ideas still. A lot of things are percolating up here in the noggin. And, as long as we've got Gregg around and Nat and everybody sending me stuff.
Speaking of Gregg, I got a video queued up, The Unknown Soldier, and
Awesome.
and Gregg had a great story for you, about you, and where the lyrics came from. And I hope he gets to call in tonight. And after this video will be a great time to call in because he had some really nice words to say about you and where the lyrics came from and your history and your story and your family. And through service. And anyway, without further ado, I am going to play this video right now. And so be patient with me. I'm still learning how to do all this. Here we go. Crank it up, everyone.
We need to get 2 million views.
Coming up on the Dean Bond Music Podcast Show. Badass song.
Something in the night preys upon
just going all over it, but
Guns are blazing, smoke permeating the plight of the unknown soldier. Dancing everywhere, tunnels of despair, dying for what seems an illusion.
Wow. I'm going to let this play out so people can read the screen. Richard Lee Munroe. Charles Henry Flesher. David Livesay. Lawrence Anastasio, U.S. Navy. Michael Masadi, Private U.S. Army. Nathan William Ethier. There you go. Wow.
Yeah, we did that. Just I wanted to shout out to our service,
That's incredible.
Armed services, that is. And the unknown soldier kind of basically simply means that there are no unknown soldiers. This is kind of what my point I was trying to make, basically.
Okay, gotcha.
And maybe a bit of what they had to go through, and just the trauma of it and whatnot, but just to know that they're not forgotten.
And that's what Gregg was telling me when we were doing the interview.
Oh yeah, nice.
He was talking about, and I wanted to hear it straight from you about that song. And you had some relatives, of course, in service.
Oh yeah. My younger brother, he did 3 tours in Afghanistan. My pops, he was in World War II. God
Nice.
rest his soul. Yeah,
So,
Wild Bill.
Thank you for his service.
Yeah, he told me stories. He used to.
Give me one story, and I'm sure you've heard it a million times.
Well, he told me, when he got older, he did repeat it. But no,
My dad did the same.
Yeah, he told me the story about how he'd make moonshine and sell it to the officers.
Nice. Okay.
To dance on the weekend.
He's a bit of an entrepreneur, sounds like.
Yeah, well, he was an MC mechanic, so he kept everything running, and soon as he got home, he retired from Boeing.
That's right. Gregg mentioned that.
Planes and stuff. Yeah, but he told me that, and he was quite the character.
Sounds like it, and I'm sure the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Well, my dad was good people, and so was my mom. They were a bit older, so they both left us quite a few years ago. But
I'm sorry to hear that.
They instilled music in me. My mother was very supportive. She gave me bought my first drum set for me.
Nice.
And she didn't care. My dad, of course, he would complain about the noise, but not my mom. And even when I got into high school and I pretended to be sick.
We've all done that.
Go back up to my room and put on Iron Maiden and start practicing.
That's pretty cool. Tell me a little bit more about Take It to the Grave. Now, Gregg touched on the music video when you guys went out to, it was like a cemetery or somebody owned, and it was raining. And so some of the effects that you got on that video shoot were real. Tell me a little bit more about the music video.
Okay,
it's the one I'm about to play. So just kind of preface it for the audience.
Oh, okay. Yes, this was at a haunted house area on this property in New Hampshire.
Okay.
I mean, dude, I got lost about 4 times trying to find the car. It was so big and plus dark, but there was heavy weather that was hitting. We almost canceled.
Oh my God.
We braved it, man. We got out there, the Sergio and his whole crew and us. We got out there, we got through it, and I think the result speaks for itself. It it was one of the coolest things I've done, video.
Well, I did watch the video probably a couple hundred times because, through the editing process. So I know the video very well, but there's a story behind it. It's not just called Take It to the Grave for a reason. And I remember Gregg talking about he goes, I turned around and Ronny had a gun. He had this pistol. And I'm like, was it loaded? And he goes, I don't know if it was loaded or not. And he goes, I started getting a little worried at that point.
Well,
I go,
okay.
what do you mean he had a gun? You had a gun during the video?
Yeah, well, number one, that wasn't my gun. And Sergio handed it to me.
Okay, that's what he said. That's what he said. Okay.
Gucci. Yeah. And he threw that in there, so I said, all right, why not? I mean, I look like a mean bastard when I'm like, scary.
And there was a ghost. There was a lady that I think she might have been the ghost that came out of the doorway.
That was my wife.
That was your wife.
Yeah, that was my wife.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to play "Take It to the Grave" for the audience, so they kind of know what we're talking about. I put the carriage before the horse, but I want to play the video and then have you kind of follow up on that. And Gregg, if you're listening, this is a good time to call in, buddy. And so we're going to go ahead and play this video. Let me go ahead and share it to the audience.
Okay.
And everybody, crank it up. This is a great song, great video, and it just reached over 1 million views, I believe, on YouTube. And that would be where it would be played at mostly. So give it a listen. And here we go on the Dean Von Music podcast show. Here we go.
Oh, I've stumbled through the halls of time. I've had my head up for no reason or no rhyme. I don't know where my next footsteps will imprint. Future wide open, no reason to repent. Oh, I've been searching, always high. Your immortality humanity, your resilience from the past.
Right here. Coming up. Right. That.
Great, amazing.
Hey, Greg needs your number.
That's incredible. And I just heard that Greg wants to call into the show.
Yes, he needed the number.
So, Greg, you want me to give you the phone number? Give me 1 second. You know what? You think that I would know it by heart by now, but I don't. So I'm going to show the splash screen on the behind me. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Where are you, phone number? There you are. There's my new. This is my new screen for the Talk to the Band segment. And I'm gonna, and if you can see that, hold on, Greg, if you're watching, the QR code is if you're out of the country. Where is the phone number? Hang on. I know I wrote it down. Oh, please tell me I wrote it down, Dean. Hang on a second. Oh, did I not write it down? Oh, crap. I don't want to make them scan the code. Hang on. Hold on. I got another one. I got another screen. Let me go
find a free slice of pie if he does.
I get a free slice of pie. Good Lord. Where did it go?
I like your shirt, Dean.
It's 2020. It's a 2020 shirt and it sucked in 2020. So the
yeah. Well, here I got something I'm going to send you.
There you go. I love it. Man. Hey, Greg, if you're watching, scan that code with your phone. There's a QR code up on my screen. Scan it with your phone, and there'll be a bunch of phone numbers in there, depending on what state you're in. So scan that QR code, and it's Talk to the Band segment. I don't know why I didn't spell out the phone number. Let me take a deeper look here. I got to get out of the way. I know it's 444-971. Hang on. Oh, boy. What did I do? I just ran over my cord.
That's not good.
Okay. I know I have the number. Give me a minute. But scan that code in the meantime. If you got your phone with you, scan that code, and it will give you all the phone numbers to call into the show. And that goes for everyone, not just Greg. But we want Greg to chime in, and he is the singer with Livesay, guitar player. I'm sorry. He's the guitar player. Ronnie's the singer.
If I'm the guitar player, we're screwed.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble if you guys switch instruments. I'm telling you. But
Oh, hey, while we're waiting for him, real quickly, I'll touch on what the meaning of the "Take It to the Grave" is, if you want.
okay, go.
Okay, yeah. So basically, that is a song about love, loss, and just trials and tribulations in life, and what we choose to let go of, and what not to let go of, and what we're going to take to the grave with us.
Okay.
Basically,
Okay, so it's kind of a yeah, like a subliminal take if you're going to take it to the grave.
I write a bit like that. I mean, I try to stay positive and whatnot, but I also bring bits and pieces of what's happened in my life into my songs as well. It's cathartic.
No, I got you. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Also, it's not too sad and sappy and all that. You gotta kind of toe the line, I guess, if you will. So, but
I'm going to send, give me 1 second. I'm going to send this link to Gregg Livesay. There he is. Greg at Yahoo. Gregg Livesay. I'm sending it to your email right now. Here comes the link, and that'll get you right into the show. Here it comes. So instead of him calling in, he could just hit that link and go right into the show. It's your Yahoo. It's your Yahoo email. And hopefully he gets that and just jumps in on the show.
Okay.
What's that?
I said, all right. So what do you got for me next?
I've got a whole bunch of stuff. So that was the video. That was all the music videos we played. And I have, of course, now there's a couple songs I wanted to play. Rat in the Hole. Yeah,
Hey.
Rat in the Hole and Ghost. Oh, those some of your new stuff, Ronnie.
Ghosts is not. Rat in a Hole was with Cave, so that's within the last 3-4 years. Yeah.
Okay. Rat in the Hole. Do you have a music video, or can I just go ahead and play it?
Oh, yeah. No, there's a video for it.
There is. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you just put in the search Cave Rat in a Hole.
There it is. Okay, so I'm going to announce the number. Sorry, Ronnie. Lois just walked in. The phone number to call into the show is 669-444-9171. And the secret code to get in is 702-927-2226. One more time, 669-444-9171. And the meeting ID is 702-927-2226. Write that down and call into the show. First caller in wins the free Ronny Munroe podcast mug. And I will ship that out to you first thing in the morning after I send Ronnie's first. Because you got to get a mug, Ronnie. You got to get a mug. It's a beautiful mug. It's and if I can send you two, I will. But I'm waiting for Greg to call in, or Greg, if you hit the link, you could just join the show, and you'll be a third participant in the.
Probably fixing his hair.
He's probably combing his hair. I know he's very particular about his looks. This is a good-looking guy. You all are.
Hygiene. Yes, he has hygiene.
So Rat in the Hole. Let me look for Rat in the Hole. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm on YouTube. What do I type in, Ronnie?
Cave Rat in a Hole.
Got it. Cave Rat in the Hole. And there it is. Sure as shit. I see it. I was going to play the song, but I'd rather play the video. Okay. Can I play it while we're waiting for Mr. Livesay?
Yes, and he also said that he didn't get the number because it was presented a little too quickly.
Okay, the phone number is 669-444-9171. 669-444-9171. And the ID to get in is 702-927-2226. 702-927-2226. Did I say that okay?
Yes, you did.
I should be an announcer.
You really should.
Radio DJ.
Can you do that out to your stuff?
Yeah. Okay, I just had it. What happened? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Hang on. I keep hitting play. Okay, while we're waiting for Gregg Livesay to log in and talk with Ronny Munroe, who is the lead singer of Livesay. And so everybody, hold on tight. We're going to play this video while we're waiting for Greg. And I just got to quit hitting play. I'll be good.
We don't really talk that much. We wait until shows like this to.
Okay, everyone, hold on to your seats. We're going to play this. I just heard him chime in, so just hang on, Greg. Here we go. We're going to play the song. Here we go. While we're waiting for Gregg Livesay to log into the show and talk with his lead singer, Ronny Munroe. Here we go. Rat in the hole. Hey.
There you are, sitting on your throne, home alone, looking for someone to hurt. All alone, there's no one there to read or glare. You're running out of hope. You do to others what you wanna do, but this time it's coming back on you. Pick a tongue and close your eyes. Show your teeth and terrorize. Shut the dots, your little soul. Then crawl back inside like a rat in a hole. A rat in a hole, yeah.
Hang on, Greg. Hang on.
Behind the man, behind the board, counting keys you can't afford. The system's flawed until you're caught. Your just reward, you sit and run. You pick apart, you think the lesser few.
Mute your mic, please.
While all along you should look at you. Pick a tongue and close your eyes. Show your teeth and terrorize. Shut the dots, your little soul. Then crawl back inside like a rat in a Pick a tongue and close your eyes. Show your teeth and terrorize. Shut the dots, your little soul. Then crawl back inside like a rat in a hole. A rat in a hole, yeah. Like a rat in a hole.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Looks like we got Gregg Livesay's finally chimed in on us. Greg, can you see us, Greg, or hear us?
I can hear you.
Hey,
Okay.
bud.
Do you have the opportunity? Okay. Did you call in or click on the link?
I called in.
Okay.
I was going to resort to smoke signals, actually.
You know what? I didn't show the phone number early enough. Sorry, Greg. Say hi to your lead singer.
How are you, brother? You looking good?
Oh, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's great.
I don't want to show your phone number, Greg. Greg, we were playing Unknown Soldier, and I remember you told me the story, about the family, and we played the song, and I tried to remember what you were talking about when we played. Can you give me a little insight on the Unknown Soldier video and what it was like bringing Ronny in? And first of all, bringing Ronny into the band, how did that change Livesay?
Well, there's many times when I sit back and I say to myself, I can't believe that I'm actually having the opportunity to work with Ronny, because as you've seen before earlier in the show, you've got through his bio, all the things he's done. I mean, tell me that show that he did at Wacken in front of all those people just doesn't blow you away.
Wasn't that incredible? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just to even live for that, to have an experience like that, I would die happy if I just did that in my life. But, to have the opportunity to play with somebody who's done things like that, it's just, it's amazing for me. But Ronny definitely took the band to next level. No question about it. The music has always been good with this band, but we've had an array of singers over the years. Each guy has been good in their own right, but Ronny's just, he's on a different level. It's obvious. And I'm thrilled to be working with him. I'm honored to be working with him. He's a great guy. Funny as all hell. He's not all serious. It's a lot of fun to be with. Phenomenal lyricist, just writes. He reminds me a lot of my old bass player, Alan. And Ronny touched on something earlier. He said, I read a lot. Alan used to read a lot too. My old bassist, he read a lot of obscure stuff, got a lot of great ideas for lyrics that way. So as far as Unknown Soldier goes, I wrote the song. I knew it flowed. Any musician who writes a song say, okay, if all the parts work, this sounds okay.
Right.
When I gave it to him, I had no title. I had no concept for what it was about. And he just said, okay, no problem. I'll give you a rendering in about 4 days. And then before he sent it to me, he called me up and he said, dude, I got a great idea. I hope you don't mind, but I had a brother that served and I would really like to do a song about that, dedicated to veterans. And I was like, oh my God, what a great idea. Because my dad was in the Marine Corps, and obviously you saw the other guys had family members. Mark's son is still active Navy. So we've all had people that have served in the armed forces. My wife's grandfather, the second guy on the screen, Charles Fleischer, was in World War II, participated in D-Day and the invasion of Sicily. So, there's a lot of history there. That song meant a great deal to us personally. I know we wrote it. I know we did it. I think it's a friggin' masterpiece. I think that song is just perfect.
Yeah.
I know it sounds egotistical to say it, but I'm sorry. That song is phenomenal. Even if I didn't write it, I would say it. It's
You're
a
talking
phenomenal
about
song.
Unknown Soldier you're talking about.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And it got 1 million views, and it deserved 1 million views, and it should get 5 million views because it's a phenomenal song. It really is. And no way in hell, if you had asked me 7 months ago, would I expect it to turn out the way it did, I would have told you no way. I had no idea it would be that good until Ronny put his vocals to it and his words to it. He just took that song to another level, as he does with everything,
Well, tell me more about, okay, so you just reached over 1 million views on both music videos. Tell me a little bit about how you're feeling about that and the success of both Unknown Soldier and Take It to the Grave.
Honestly, how I feel about it, I think somebody needs to do something with us quick.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Do you see a tour coming up? Do you see maybe hitting the road this year, 26?
You've got 1 million. Yeah. I mean, you got 1 million views on one song, got 1 million views on another song. And Ronny touched on something because, I've heard rumblings about bots and this, that, and the other thing. That's a bunch of bullshit. Okay.
Right.
These are real views.
Right.
That's not yeah.
They weren't bought and paid for. These were organic. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to put an end to that crap. Okay.
Absolutely.
Did I think I'd get 1 million views? No, not at all. But the fact that we did, both songs obviously have hit a mark somewhere. So you got to capitalize on it when you can. So yeah, we are going to go out. I mean, that's without question.
Are you going to wait? Are you going to wait for more album sales, or what's your idea? When do you go on tour? When do you decide?
Well, technically that should be in the works right now. So, okay. And we are working on it. We have a couple of things going on, but the album itself, the CD went to press, the vinyl went to press. The vinyl I will not have back until March, because that's just how long it takes to press vinyl. CDs are going to be back a lot sooner. We started pre-orders already. You know,
so you're doing vinyl,
and it'll be digital download. Yeah, we're doing vinyl. Yeah,
awesome. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I haven't done a vinyl record since the '80s.
This is time. It's time, man. And you got the material in the band right now. This is that one time in your life that a good-looking vinyl record that people can touch and feel and put on their record collection, you know, put up on the wall or whatever. And lyrics, I would imagine you're going to do it right. You're going to do like a fold in there with everyone's picture and just going to look bitchin'. And I want one. I want the first one off the press.
You'll get, absolutely. We'll sign it to you if you want. Yeah. No.
That would be cool.
Let me tell you, man, we have done everything the absolute best from the videos, and we've got one more to shoot. We're going up to New Hampshire again next weekend to shoot our third and final video for this record. The production, the packaging, everything is absolute
what's that?
top. Yeah. Even down to the shrink wrap quality.
Nice. No, I know you're going to do it right. You don't do anything.
No, I don't half-ass anything. Nope. And if I tell you I'm going to do something, I do it. So I expect the same in return.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
And the latest song
And
the latest song is "Take It to the Grave." And this song, Greg, I want to know a little more about this song, only because we didn't have you talking earlier when Ronnie and I were reminiscing about "Take It to the Grave." And you mentioned the gun, and you go, "Oh my God, he had a gun," you know, in the video. And I'm like, "What the fuck did he have a gun for?"
We were standing there, and Ronnie was filming inside of in the graveyard area, and all of a sudden, the director turned around and say, "Where's the gun? Give Ronnie the gun." And I was mid-conversation, and my head popped up, and I was like, "Gun? What gun?
Big mistake.
What the hell is gun?" Yeah, I was like, "What's going on with a gun?" But if you want,
Jim
Ronnie,
Beam and bullets.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a real gun, but I mean, Ronnie was very menacing with it. You know, he told him, "Look at the camera and shoot the camera," and he absolutely did. Yeah, and he fit the part.
It wasn't like did you feel like it could have been a Baldwin scene out there and the gun was loaded?
Yeah. Well, usually if you bring a gun on, that you're supposed to have a firearms expert, a weapons.
Did you have one?
Handler in there.
I was going to shoot Ronnie in the foot.
Ronnie was the weapons expert.
Yeah. Make sure that fucker's not loaded, Ronnie. You shoot Greg in the foot.
He looked very natural.
That's hilarious, man. It was like a little revolver. It was like a little revolver. And I saw the gun. It was like a revolver. One of my favorites.
No, I'll tell you something, though. If you watch Ronnie in this video, you know, Ronnie's very theatrical. You know, he's a great performer. He could easily be in a movie. I mean, you know, he's got that kind of presence.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. The theatrics, everybody did a great job on that video. Even you, Greg. You were coming out there, man. You had your hair blown in the wind. You probably had a fan on your ass. What? You had a spotlight behind you. Your hair's blowing.
Listen to the genius of me. Everybody came to the shoot dressed. I'm the only idiot that wasn't dressed. I literally got changed inside one of the houses. Well, anyway, I put on my stuff. When I got back to the hotel room, my legs, all right, I had been bitten by I don't know what, like 1,000 times all over my legs, everything.
Mosquitoes, man.
Ate me alive.
Oh,
probably, yeah. So yeah.
Because it's wet. It's wet out there. There's lots of mosquitoes hanging out. Shit.
It was definitely a damn night for sure. But
Bobby Masadi, he looked awesome on the drums. Mark Ethier on keyboards. Now, why did you guys show Mark's face? He kept looking down, and he was kind of like spooky. He was spooky looking, but I'm like, when are they going to show his face? Was he trying to hide back there? What's going on?
No, it's just the way they shot. He had actually the coolest location besides Ronnie being in front of the Psycho House.
I'm just
I was in a doorway. Bobby was in a church, but you didn't know it. But Mark was in front of the castle.
Let's be honest.
But he was looking down. Yeah, he was just looking down at what he was playing.
That's
and
hilarious.
he wasn't really looking up that much. Yeah, I
Where
know.
was Ronny?
Like,
Where was Ronny at?
Actually, I was standing out there giving him some direction, trying to get him to look up.
Yep.
Mark,
Yeah.
Mark Keith here.
Instead,
So
he pulled off the Cousin It thing really well.
Yeah.
Cousin It.
There
Oh
was,
my God. You know, but he played awesome. I mean, he looked awesome. I'm just.
Oh, definitely.
Look up at me, Mark. Look up. Anyway, no big deal. What a great video, guys. And so you're reaching over 1 million views. And after this podcast show, I would imagine it's going to go to 2 million views within the next week or so.
Let's
I hope so.
The Devon Music Podcast Show, man.
It's tailor-made for Ronny's singing. That song is just me laying back and letting Ronny rip. That's the way I wrote it. Wrote it specifically for him, and I knew it when we shot the video. I said, this song's going to feature a lot of you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, as much as they like Unknown Soldier, they love this song too. Yeah, a lot of them. They say, I love Unknown Soldier, but I love Take It to the Grave. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
you know,
he rips on that. So I told him that. He's like, you really think so? I was like, Ronny, I'm telling you, Take It to the Grave makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Really Some of the notes you hit and the and the inflection. Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh my God. He's an amazing vocalist. And we just kind of brushed over his entire career like in 15 minutes. And I'm just blowing through. I'm blowing through back in Metal Church. And he says he's ready to go with Livesay right now and get that world tour going. He's ready.
Yeah, we all are. We're ready. We are ready. We brought everything we can to the table, and now it's up to the powers that be. So they better be.
They better be. The powers better be.
Yeah.
They better be. And I know they're listening. They're listening, and they're just trying to put the money together. They're putting together the tour package. You know, I know they're doing that. Somebody, you know, especially it's all coming back, Greg. All this great rock and roll. I mean, look at the bands we grew up with: Aerosmith, you know, Led Zeppelin, Heart. The kids are growing up with that today because there's nothing being done. There's nothing being written that replaces it. You know, other than the crap we've been hearing on the radio, and it goes back to the good old '80s and even '90s. You know, and I think that it's going to take a lot of great talent, which you guys have, to show everyone that this was the era of great rock and roll music. You know, back in Black Sabbath and Dio, and in
a sea of tributes.
In a sea of tributes, right. And, you know, I told the record company,
God.
Don't send me any tribute bands, please. I want original artists. You know, and
yeah.
Well, some tribute guys think they are original artists.
You know, I think you're right, Ronny. I think you're right. Yeah, the Dio tributes or whoever's out there.
I'm gonna go I'll be egged or something or punched.
No. But they're making money. But they're playing other people's music. You know, and I've been offered many tribute bands as a lead singer myself, and I turned them all down without even thinking about it. I go, I'm a songwriter. Why would I do that? Why would I play someone else's music? Are they playing mine?
Well, here's the thing. If you've spent your entire life trying to develop you, and Dave Shankle and I had a conversation about this, all the lessons you took, all the practicing you did, and Ronny can certainly appreciate this too. I've done all that stuff we all have, and I'm going to take all of that to go play somebody else's stuff? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I didn't do all that time to do that. I want to do what I do, and that's it. You know, God bless the other guys that want to do that stuff, but it ain't for me.
My response to that is it's just my response to that. I don't know if I share?
That's always been my feeling about it. I've never changed my opinion on it. So
I just don't see it happening. You know what I'm saying? No way. And you guys, I think you have what it takes to take this thing all the way through to the top. And I'm behind you 100%. I told Ronny, I want you guys back when you make it.
Jeff, of course, man.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be back. I'm going to get you your album for sure. I'll send it to you and a shirt. That shirt you're wearing is cracking me up.
I'm going to send you a can of cream corn.
Can of cream corn? Give it to me, baby. 2020 was the worst fucking year ever.
Very nutritious.
If anyone's wondering why I'm wearing this shirt, 2020 was like the worst. It was the start of everything. Shut down Las Vegas, COVID hit. I think even in 19, but 2020 is when I got it. And it was just the worst freaking year ever. And it's still
for everybody, yeah.
Oh, Vegas still isn't back to normal. I'm out here in Las Vegas. They still have empty stages because they never opened them after COVID. I was in a club the other day. I go, why isn't that stage open? And they go, we never opened it back up again. And I go, you got to be fucking kidding me. I go, there's talent everywhere in Las Vegas. And you're losing money. Yeah. You're losing money. And it's just, hey, are you guys coming to Vegas anytime soon?
Dude, if there's a place for us to play, we will come to Vegas. We'll go to Colorado. We'll go wherever you want.
Laughlin, Vegas.
I want the people that are supposed to be doing that to be doing it.
Absolutely. Put it in the hands. Yeah. Leave it in their hands. They're the experts. Just like you're the writer and you're the musician and you're the talent and you're the show. Let them do their job. Hopefully you got a good team working behind you guys to get you out there.
And we do right now. We've got, like I said, behind the scenes, and we're trying to do things old school, the way it's supposed to be done. Like, because when you get too many cooks in the kitchen,
right?
Say you got guys, 2 or 3 guys calling agents and this and that, doesn't look good.
Right.
That's not pro.
No, it's not.
You gotta have one representative, and and that should be your guy, and that's what we're doing. So.
Yep.
Absolutely. Gregg, we're probably going to start heading towards wrapping up. Is there anything you want to say out there to the audience and the fans that are going to come out and see you guys when you hit the tour?
Just keep an eye out for us. Keep an eye out for our record that will be out soon. You can hit our website at livsaybandofficial.com. Or you can find us on Facebook,
put that link.
On Instagram.
I'll put that link. All right, got it.
Yeah. And Dean, thank you immensely once again. Thank you for my coffee mug, by the way. Awesome.
Oh, nice. Ronnie's going to get one.
Show.
Ronnie's going to get one now. And that was my anniversary or my 100th anniversary, right? Yes.
Yep. I framed that. That's in a secured location. Nobody's touching it.
Awesome.
Next time on, we both want a saucer.
A saucer. Now you got me making saucers, Ronnie. Come on.
Well, we got to have something for the cup, bro.
You just gave me a great idea. Saucers.
There you go.
I love it. All right. Gregg.
But seriously, Dean, thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you for having Ronnie. Thank you for having me call in. I appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Absolutely, brother. And thanks for calling in. That's Gregg Livesay with the Livesay Band. And Ronny Munroe is the lead singer. Thanks, Gregg, for calling in, bud.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, buddy. Take care. Good night.
I've had my head up for no reason or no rhyme.
What a great guy.
I don't know where my next footsteps will imprint.
Tell me, Ronnie, when you first met Gregg, what'd you think of him? Your first impression?
He's tall like me.
He's tall.
But no, he was a nice guy right from the beginning. I actually met him at I don't know, it might have been a tribute show. I don't remember. It was Jimmy Bell was playing, and I met him. We talked, and then all of a sudden, we had a few. This and I jumped on his back. He gave me a bit. Just met that night. I was with my wife. And
that's your first time meeting him?
Meeting face to face, and we knew who each other was. But yeah, so and after that, we've got the photo. Someone took a photo of it, and it pops up on my Facebook every once in a while. And it's, that was the kind of thing right there was meant to be. That I knew somehow, down the road I was going to be doing something with that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm happy, and like he said, I'm proud to be working with him too. I mean, he's up there with the highest caliber, and
yeah.
I mean.
And you both are. You're both up there. Yeah.
In the band. So yeah, man. And before I go and whatnot, I did want to mention with Beyond the Wrath, Livesay, we talked about that. That's all coming out. Beyond the Wrath, like I said, I'm writing songs.
Okay.
I have management now. It's Joe Lawson from Platinum Dungeon Entertainment.
Okay.
He's helping us out, and he's also working behind the scenes as well for anything that I do. So, and I'm very lucky to have him. He's really all of a sudden, since he's been doing stuff for me, he's just done a lot.
Are you gonna be doing all your new songs on that album?
Yeah. I mean, he got all my solo stuff back out there again. And, he's lining up things for me. And, it's nice because I can trust him.
Gotcha. That's a tough word in the music business, the word trust.
Well, it is, man. But you know what? I've known the guy since I've known him a long time. And, and he called me for advice a few times because he's a singer as well. And, I helped him as much as I could. And, we built a relationship over the years. And, he stepped up and said, Ronny, I really want to handle your stuff for you. And that was it. I said, well, let's see what you do. And he's doing a great job. So
that's awesome. Yeah, you have a huge solo career along with Livesay as well. So I just wish you the best in the music business, I call it, or the music industry, whatever you want to call it. But I wish you the best, whatever you do in your solo career and over on the Livesay side. And I think you guys are going to do some stuff. And I think everyone's going to be hearing a lot more about what you're doing now.
I appreciate that, Dean. And I appreciate you as well, having me on. And, I'll come back anytime. And, we'll get to Vegas soon so we can have I'll bring you, like I said, I'll bring you the patch.
Yeah. And I'm going to need your address so I can send you over that mug.
Okay. I will send that.
And our first caller in was Gregg Livesay, so I guess he's going to get a mug too.
Okay. There you go.
So again, thank you so much for doing the show tonight. I'm going to play a little video with one of your songs. It's a surprise. And everyone, I want to thank you for doing the Dean Vaughn Music podcast show tonight. And it's every Thursday at 6 o'clock. And we are streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, Instagram, and YouTube? I think YouTube. Anyway, good night, Ronny. Thank you so much for chiming in tonight. All right, buddy.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
All right,
good night.
Bro.
Good night.